Hi everybody, today is September 2nd, 2013. Russia warns citizens against visiting countries that extradite to the U.S. With Russian citizens being arrested abroad and being subsequently extradited to the United States becoming more frequent, the Russian Foreign Ministry has issued a warning advising travelers to carefully choose their destinations. The incidents in which Russian citizens are detained in various countries of the world upon request of the U.S. law enforcement, who seek to extradite and prosecute them in the United States, has increased. The last case was in Lithuania, Spain, Costa Rica, and the Dominican Republic, reads the press statement on the Foreign Ministry website. The ministry recommended all Russian citizens who have well-founded suspicions that U.S. law enforcement have any sort of claims against them to refrain from visiting countries that have signed a mutual handover agreement to the United States. Russian diplomats went on to explain that the U.S. court process involving Russian citizens who were practically abducted demonstrates an inclination towards conviction, even though they are based on dubious evidence. As a rule, they end in unlawful sentences of lengthy prison terms, like in the case of Viktor Bout and Konstantin Yaroshenko, who got 25 and 20 years in prison, respectively. It should be noted that both Bout and Yaroshenko were convicted as a result of sting operations, and the main argument of the prosecution was the testimony of undercover agents, not some material evidence. Both men pleaded innocent in court and continue to do so to this day. The ministry also emphasized in the statement that diplomats and consular staff were working to deliver legal aid to Russian citizens who ended up in such situations, but under current conditions the hopes of success for this type of cases were slim. Earlier, Russian diplomats and leading politicians attacked the U.S. practice of detaining Russian citizens in third countries and subsequently handover and trial in the U.S. In addition, the defense attorneys of the Russian suspects sometimes noted that the authorities sometimes violated the procedures and sometimes used bribery and blackmail to press for Russians' extraditions, like the case of Viktor Bout's extradition from Thailand. Alright, bookmark my site. I'll keep you up to date. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.